betterment to the country and to our children. So how do you plan to do that?
Okay. First of all, Franklin Roosevelt said that the primary job of the presidency is not administrative aspect. He said the primary job of the presidency is moral leadership. So even when you talk about something like Head Start, if you compare $26 billion given alone in corporate subsidies to the fossil fuel companies last year. And you compare that to the pretty please for Head Start, pretty please for SNAP. We have such an aristocratic situation.
Right, but how are you going to change that?
You change that by awakening the American people to how corrupt this system is.
Okay, say
you
that
awaken
they know
the
this.
American people.
You sound a lot like Trump. This sounds a lot like Trump, just so we're clear. This is his message.
Well,
and
yeah, but
can I say,
She's not.
But let me just say something. You're talking a lot about the children of America, the children, how much you care about children. You also just came out as the anti-vaxxer candidate. You
said,
I
did not.
Well, let me finish. You were, you think mandatory vaccines, calling a mandate on them would be, quote, draconian and Orwellian. So what do you say to children and the parents of children who are going through chemotherapy and would be exposed to measles without that, and to all the people suffering out there because of the measles outbreak?
Millions of Americans, first of all, I am not anti-vaccine, and I'm certainly not.
Then why would you say that?
I think I think I misspoke in that one sentence, but I'd like to express myself. The fact that you have a problem, and this is part of the same problem we're talking about here, the fact that you have a problem with the revolving door policy by which Big Pharma and the CDC and the FDA are so cozy so that millions of Americans who are not anti-science and are not anti-vaccine have some deep concerns. The days of blind faith in Big Pharma are over. The days of blind faith in the idea that our government agencies are doing the proper oversight and proper advocacy for the American people against, at times, the overreach of profit-making industries that are putting money before people. That is not an irrational or unreasonable thing. Look
So
what's
now
happening.
you're okay with mandatory vaccines.
Pardon?
Now you're okay with mandatory
It's
vaccines.
not that now I'm okay. I haven't changed since yesterday. I misspoke on that one sentence, but I will say this. If I were president of the United States, when I'm president of the United States, there will be a commission of scientists talking about learning so that the American people see what's going on with these vaccines who are not paid by Big Pharma.
Okay, Marianne, you've written 14 books. You're a very accomplished author. You speak all over the country. You give paid speeches all over the country. You're at 1% at the polls. What would you say to the people who may think you are doing this as a personal marketing promotion strategy? I mean,
well, I kind of know something about marketing, having written 14 books. This would be a hell of a hard book tour, Anna. And you know that yourself. You don't run for president instead of having a book tour. I could have a book tour and we could be talking about my book.
I actually think running for president is a great personal. I mean, you could end up on cable. You could end up selling a book.
It's enriched the Trump
Hell,
family.
you could end up on Dancing with the Stars.
But
Rick Perry.
I don't know that
Anna's right.
I don't know that you've. If you don't mind, Megan, I don't know that you've answered Megan's question.
Yeah.
Do you support mandatory vaccinations?
I think that we have I understand that public safety must come first. But I also understand that we must have a balance between public safety and the issues of individual freedom. I do not trust the propaganda on either side.
No, but this kind of nebulous answer makes
okay, if it's
paranoid.
nebulous, I would have to say that there are situations where there are absolute outbreaks. I understand there are epidemics where vaccines are life-saving. I support vaccines.
Good.
I support vaccines.
We'll be right back.
Got it. Good.
We'll be right back with Marianne Williamson.